Becoming a parent is where my mindset shifted to like, all right, this shit is no longer about me. It's more so like, what can I do to be in a good position for this child?
This is the difference between a lady tiger and a cougar. A cougar gonna ask you what you need. A lady tiger gonna serve you what you don't even know you need. You know?
All right, so
For me, we're not making love no more. We're not even trying.
Did she just start to sing?
change.
If you cannot hear what I'm saying, bitches not me, so I'm wrong with your brain. Imagine I fuck to the beat. I got a bust and she loving it with it, I speak. It's a physique, bitch, I'm the cash cow, so you know she gon' swear that I'm funny. This bitch a dummy, she gotta pay to feed and hang with me. They loving it with it, I'm grooving. Y'all niggas is hating the way that I'm moving. CHH, that's the game, so you know how I'm rocking.
welcome back to Feed the Streets podcast. We are back with episode 5. We haven't been here in a minute, but we are back. I'm here to my right.
Biggs. Just Biggs. No link in my bio.
To my left.
It's your boy V.
Yes, sir. We're gonna start off light, man. Nice and simple. If you had unlimited time and resources, what would your focus be on?
Horse.
I can't say I wouldn't do the same thing. You know.
It's like no. If I had unlimited time and resources, man, no cap. The success is, I feel like the success is granted. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like that's in our DNA inherently. When I say ours, I mean, I know these folks don't know us, but we come from a pretty good lineage of people that's successful. So, and our family in particular, that's just what it is. So, truth be told, because that's a granted, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna get to it every day. To be honest, I would scour the world for real love, no bullshit. Like a vampire, because you like, think about that, like it's like the same difference, right? Unlimited time, resources. You want some vampire shit, like. I feel like sometimes we're like, you know what, this person is good, but like they good like to this much. But damn, this ain't cool here. But you don't want to go nowhere else because you're like, well, I can't find better. But if I got an unlimited time and resources, what if my wife in Europe? Girl, fuck you. I would make sure love is the pinnacle of unlimited time resource. Like I said, I feel like no matter how you spend me, what Jay say, put me on anywhere on God's screen. I'm gonna check my work. So financially, I'm gonna be straight with limited resources or unlimited. With unlimited resources and time, I would make sure I'm around, even not relationship wise, like not relationship. Excuse me, like intimacy. I would just make sure all my relationships is solid like that,
I can't agree with that. I feel like unlimited time, I ain't worried about no love. I got enough time in the world to find some love. I ain't about to scour the world to find it.
But you're at the perfect age to feel like that. I'm old. I'm 65.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm
Well,
65.
unlimited time and resources.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So are you really old? You got
Don't
Don't
Really
judge me,
old?
nigga. No, I'm saying in relevance to our difference, right?
Right.
He should feel like he feeling because like where we are today, in relevance to our difference, he should feel how he should feel. Cause he of his age is relevant. You know what I'm saying? In relevance to mine.
Go ahead, B.
It's a tough one. 'Cause it's like, I mean, I could.
Because if he had my resources right now, would he still feel that way about resources with love?
I mean,
In 3 years, this nigga is gonna want to. In 3 years, watch Tell change. We gonna bookmark this in pockets. In 3 years, watch him change because in 3 years he's about to graduate and do everything else. When he has the resources is not gonna resource how you think it is. Once you got, it's niggas who got $3 billion jumping off of bridges. That's because they're not waking up to somebody who genuinely loved them every day.
Shoot, give me that $3 billion.
Not facts. Because once people, that's like them people who say all the time, like, oh yeah, I got the money, I got everything, but they don't have genuine love around them. That's your fault too, though, I feel like.
I mean, yeah. I'm like 50-50 with it. Because then I feel like from a relationship standpoint, like if you saying like even with unlimited time and resources, I feel like people get tired of each other and then you start to try to like find deeper meaning as to like why they keep things going.
So
it's like,
you got to answer the question first before you analyze ours. You ain't silly?
no, like that's what I'm saying. Like it's for my answer. Like I'm like 50-50. If I had unlimited time and resources, I wouldn't. Like I know for sure I wouldn't try to scour the world looking for love.
Right, but you said what would you focus on, right?
So
I just brought up love.
Yeah, like what I would focus on.
The question.
What I would focus on.
Your kid don't count, because obviously. You focus on him, you know what I'm saying? You focus on that now. So.
I mean, yeah. So it's like, with unlimited time and resources, I would try to learn as much as I could. Because it's like, knowledge is like also power. So it's like, I got unlimited time and resources, and then I could pass this on to my son, who would like, you know, in this case exists. So it's like, I would be thinking like long term and deeper into it. It wouldn't just like, with unlimited time and resources, it wouldn't just focus on me. So, like, yeah, that's what I would do with it. With unlimited time and resources, I would try to like learn as much as I could, go as many places as I could to like, not just for experiences, but information.
I feel you. See, for me, I feel like I move more tactical, right? Because I know we don't have unlimited time and resources, I'm always responsible, right? I don't think it's fun. I'm not saying it's, that's why I never do the thing where people like, I don't tell people certain things about my life, right? Most people like, yeah, I did this, I did that. No, I don't think being responsible, smart, and all that stuff is fun. Like, I did what I was supposed to do my entire life. If I had unlimited time and resources, next, like I'm seeing like success, education, and learning. First of all, I just feel like it's in our DNA to be them kind of people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's just innately just us as who we are, right? So the only other thing is like I said, you'll look at somebody and be like, damn, but you know what? And not saying like, oh, the grass is greener somewhere else. I'm just saying like for me, I would probably be a little more stricter, like, yo, you don't fit the bill, I'm out of here. And then, but also with relationships as far as family, friends, whatever the case may be. Sometimes when I see people crying over shit, I'm like, yo, Philly is one place. You still got all these other states, and then you still got stuff out the country. Like, why are you tripping over one person on your block that you talk to when it's like, go get it? You know what I'm saying? So, I guess I'm looking at it from a standpoint like, with the resources, it's innate that you're gonna make money. With time, you have to make money. You're just stupid. You have to learn, because that's the point of just having unlimited time. Having unlimited time. So for me, I would try to cultivate relationships that really mean something. You got the chance to really be like, you wasn't shit in 1908. And here it is, 2036. You still ain't shit.
It was like, if I know, so like,
you ain't been shit.
It's like, bro, I know everything. Like, just imagine how much shit you would know. It's like, yo, I got nothing but time. And it's like, my resources allow me to expand and do all this other stuff. So it's like, stuff you couldn't just like know of in a normal lifetime.
Germany right quick with everything is. Slide here right quick, be like, Then you come back to the table and somebody like, who was the love of your life? You be like, yo, I was in this little town with only 7 people and I found bang. Would you have went to that town with 7 people if you'd known like, yo, I only got 80 years? I feel like the average lifespan, truth be told, is probably like 118 tops. That's the longest I've heard somebody being alive, like in our, you know what I mean, real life situation. But not everybody making it to 118. And some of the people who had 118, they look like, could y'all stop bringing me cake and pull my blood? Like, they be looking like Skeletor. So, you got like from the time you turn 20, you got another 80 years to live this life, walking, talking, being, having all your faculties. Like, I feel like once you have all the things like money, education, I want to be with somebody, family too, not just intimacy, like where I could be in the crib, or like, you know, I want a compound. What they said, stop saying, I'm calling it compound, it sound like cool. I want a homestead with family and the person I'm with. You know what I'm saying? Feel like if they get mad, I don't care. He's gonna be mad, and he's still gonna come get turkey wings later. I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
It don't matter. But I feel you. That's right. That's your thing. Mine is relationships. He gonna be cotton, and you want education. It's good answers. I feel like.
Hey, yo. Yeah, I'm having fun.
I'm having fun with it. I already tell her, I got the time, I got the
resources.
research.
Yeah.
Nothing to do but have fun.
Mhm.
All right, so going off of that, like, so what impact would you want to leave on the world? If you had a major impact to leave, what would it be?
I feel like homelessness would be illegal, like everywhere, like in the world.
So what if they homeless? What you gonna do?
Like it would be illegal, like that shit can't exist. Like, that shit,
So I don't think illegal is
you
weird.
will
I think-
hold like the government. Responsible?
like governments would be held responsible. Because I feel like it's no reason, like it's so much money and resources.
Not
in
when
this
you funded
world.
wars and the people where we live is homeless.
But that's what I'm saying.
Mhm.
It's like when you doing stupid shit like that, it goes to show like we could spend $800 billion to drop missiles and fly stupid ass drones, but we could feed these homeless people housing or get them some jobs, like stuff like that, stuff that really affect lives.
Rehabilitation is not lucrative. That's why we don't.
I mean, yeah, that too.
Not saying it's an excuse. I'm just saying like rehabilitation
it's not gonna
is
make-
not
it's not gonna
lucrative,
make
and that's
money.
why our government is set up the way it is. People being in those deficits is what makes money. But yeah, I think that's a good job. Because when I see it, it's like for what though?
Cause just imagine how many more people could like contribute to the economy. If they not in a fucked up position.
Mm-hmm. I agree with you 1,000%. I agree with you 1,000%. What's yours?
How would I impact the world? I would run it. God put me in charge. Everybody, I do what I say. Yeah. Everybody.
I knew you was gonna say some bullshit.
Some Kim Jong-un.
I really thought your answer was gonna be different. I knew you was gonna say some bullshit because I felt it in my veins.
That's a man.
I didn't think it was gonna quite be that. I thought you was gonna have like 50,000 kids. Honestly. No, I thought he was gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna have like 100 kids.
That's aggressive. That's aggressive. I only go at 10.
You say so. You still want a high number? Because what makes you stop at 10?
Because 110.
You Jews always like to have a bunch of kids. What's wrong with you?
No, you want a bunch of kids. I want one. I want one. I want one boy. No, two. They gotta have a sibling.
You see how the numbers keep changing?
That's it. I'm done right there.
Come up here, 4. Like the next 5 years, he was like, yeah, 4.
No, that's gonna be the question. How many kids you think Till gonna have in the next 10 years?
-0.
That's cute. I think a 4 ball. At
Crazy.
number
How
one
you get
tree
here?
ball.
Nobody's having no kids.
Cool.
Nobody's having no kids.
If you say so, what's the question so I can answer?
Come on, man. What impact do you plan on leaving? If you could.
I am
A
the
major
impact on this world, so that's y'all welcome.
That's a you answer. That's a you answer for sure.
That's how I am the impact.
Yeah. I expected nothing less.
What impact I would leave on the world? Damn, that's a really good job. If I could change anything in the world, it would be the mindset that like if one thing, and I'm probably gonna end up getting this, I shouldn't say that though, but more important than any one man. And when I say man, I'm not talking man, woman. I'm talking man, mankind. More important than any one man's life is order. If I could make so the same way you would make homelessness like illegal, it would be a certain order, a certain hierarchy to things, a certain way. I think we kind of have that, like in our sect, and then how the way we move and whatever in our family, a little bit, not too much with people crazy, but a certain order to things the right way, not with people just running them up and being like, you know what I'm saying? Like he like trying to be like them Asian kings just telling everybody to be on top. Like everybody go listen to me. But just order, a certain hierarchy. Like with the royals, it's like, oh, you get to go off for a little bit, 2-3 years, but you're gonna come back into the fold. Like it just has to go like this. It's a certain order and expectation of you in your life for people, things, you know what I'm saying? So the goal is community and family. What are you doing contributing to that? I feel like if everybody came together as community and family, that's why we set back how we are now. Some people got that down to a T. Like, oh, our money don't even circulate outside of here. But so much, like once it circulates this way and here, then we send it out or whatever. But order, having people feel that thing like connection and all that kind of stuff, that's the whole emphasis behind gangs. That's the whole emphasis behind people having kids that they probably shouldn't even be having because they want community and family. So more important than any one man's life, because if one person, you have order and all that, and then one person be like, me. Niggas is like, get out of here, stop playing. Order. The whole infrastructure of order. I think if people move like that, like it's for a bigger goal than just me, then I think everything would be better. Yeah.
What is something that you believed as a child that you no longer today?
When my parents told me that light in the car was gonna make the cops come. I don't know which camera's my camera, but y'all ain't shit.
Somebody said, I remember somebody told us
Yeah, you know, I still be thinking about that when I'm in the
my
wheel,
favorite
bro.
fucking lollipop on the floor. You gonna tell me the cop was gonna come you back, bitch?
sit down there, the little rock. Carpet here, so that's
Still thinking about that lollipop.
It was the ring pop John on the majestic one when you couldn't even guess what it was. You just what's the boy waiting to tell you?
Oh,
Dragon
shoot.
bitch. Don't you throw that up there?
Oh,
That was disrespectful. And then when I got a car, I used to think that was real. I was terrified. Turn my phone light off. Liar. Black parents lie on a different degree, but it's cool. Go ahead.
no room. I ain't really mastered this.
Black parents lie to a whole nother pedigree. Like, they really
They
do.
every time we get some shit later, we not getting it later, bro. Forget it.
Black parents lie on another
Forget it,
degree.
bro. Like,
I'm just
there you
saying.
go.
I'm just saying. I know every black kid know what I'm talking about too with that light. Yeah.
for sure. What's yours, B?
That was it.
You got the
Don't
same
not
job?
believe your parents when they tell, oh yeah, I'm gonna buy that job later. Like, later is not happening.
Oh, read the question again, because it's beyond parents. Read the
What is
question.
something that you believe as a child that you don't believe today?
Let me borrow $5. I give it back to you. Let's get on black parents, shall we? They ask you for money. Black parents as a whole. I ain't gonna say y'all piece of shit, but y'all taxes is fucked up. Your mom be like, "Let me get $20." Alright, cool. I'll give you $20 on my birthday money. It's nothing. You ask your mom for that $20 back. What she tell you? Let's all say. What she tell you? What she tell you?
All that I did for you.
Yeah, I borrow, bro.
Oh man.
So why didn't you say give me $20 out your birthday money?
I just been okay.
I
knowing
brought you
I'm
into
not
this world.
getting
Ma'am. When you was talking fucking that wasn't my business.
I ain't asked you to do
I didn't
that.
actually do it. Condoms was cheaper back in your day. You talking about your day. Whatever. Alright, it's obviously I got some things to talk to my therapist about, but it's cool. We keep talking about the serious shit. I want to talk about the petty stuff. My therapist, like, she's good, she's great.
Oh, God.
Shout outs to Sharon, but we keep talking about the serious shit. I want to talk about the petty shit. You ask your mom, hey mom, remember that 20? I'll take care of you. Whoa. That's cool. Alright.
Hey, yo.
You know how much money my mom probably owed me? Then died? Oh, you raggedy bitch.
Yeah.
You died owing me money.
She think of all that. Yo.
You died in debt, bitch.
No, yo.
Oh,
You
she reminiscing right now.
You know what my mom used to say her favorite fucking line? As long as I owe you, you never go broke. What's up, Jesus, to send my benefits? Maybe that's why I'm doing this on now, because she owed me so much money, she put the word up in there for me. But what else? I'm done. God bless.
Oh, shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Since you ain't let that go.
I didn't.
Since you haven't let that go. How do you know when you've outgrown a chapter in your life?
Why you didn't answer the question?
Because you just gonna leave it right there. You answered it really good. We're just gonna leave that right there.
Now, what? What's the question?
How do you know when you've outgrown a chapter in your life?
Oh, okay, go ahead, B. Actually, it's his turn. He thinks he's slick.
How do I know when I've outgrown a chapter in my life? I stopped talking to the same people I talked to before. My surroundings change, actions change, movement change, you know, things of that nature.
That's generic as shit.
Ooh,
Come again. Like, obviously. No. Don't simmer me down.
Go ahead, B.
I feel like I can identify when I've outgrown a certain chapter. When I'm like no longer reactive to certain, like, specific stuff in particular. Like whatever it may be with that chapter. Like I may not give the same energy to it. I feel like I would tend to go about things differently than I initially did, especially when I sit down and like think back on everything and how a situation may have went. I definitely learned to like when self-reflecting, looking at how I could have handled things differently, even when I feel like I was in the wrong. I mean, I was in the right. You know, what could I have said differently that could have been the turning point of things to make this situation. So, yeah, like as far as outgrowing certain chapters, it's like yeah, it's not being reactive to whatever it may be. More so being strategic, you know, like sitting down and really assessing what's going on and how I should move.
Okay. I like that. That's very mature. For me, we're not making love no more. We're not even trying.
Did she just start to sing?
Change. Or whatever Drew Hill said. If we're not getting spicy anymore, you gotta go. Yep. If we ain't doing nippity dippity and painting, pack it up. Pack it on up. Yours was a good answer. You took my answer, so I ain't gotta be serious.
That's a generic answer. No, that's a generic
If we
answer.
ain't making love no more, you guys need to get up out of here. Cause what is there to talk about if we ain't painting no more? I'm an artist. and I'm sensitive about my shit. If we ain't painting no more, why we here? Why we here? There's nothing else to talk about. So that's typically in the not so serious brand. Like, I know a situation has changed on an intimacy level. I don't care what the facet is. If we ain't painting, you got to go. On a more serious note, when either person is finding themselves repeating themselves too much, don't get me wrong, repeating is normal, and a healthy relationship, because especially in them joints that like our great grandparents and them had not too much because they was toxic too back in their day. But if you find yourself repeating yourself over and over and over again on the same subjects, then I think it's probably time to go ahead and hit up or any situation in business too. Like, if I'm telling you as a business partner, like, hey, I'm trying to help you do this, and we keep coming to the table with the same thing, like, let's just go ahead. Definitely, let's just go ahead. But on a personal level, if we ain't freaking, we ain't speaking. That's just for me. Yep. You ain't slick. Oh, you went first.
I went first.
Go ahead.
So what does it mean to live authentically in a world full of expectations?
I would say me. Oh yeah, well not me. It's kind of like pretending, but like ensuring that all your interactions are genuine, that you're not like really going places and putting on a facade, or like just giving the world something that you're not. Because like again, it like we can talk about that expectation part. Like people gonna expect whatever they expect, but it's like if you be you everywhere you go, and that's what you're known for. So I feel like no matter what position you're in, that's what people are just gonna always recognize you as. It's not like you know, like in a world full of expectations, like it's like watching people on Instagram. When you see people on Instagram, you get to see this glorified part of their life, and you would think like every part, like you as a person with no sense, you would think like, okay, every day in their life is like sunshine and rainbows, and it's a beautiful day, and they out to eat, and you know, everything you get to see of people's life on the internet, but you never really get to hear about the ups and downs and the trial and tribulation that they have to go through in order to like get to certain stages in life.
You know what's crazy? Sometimes I wonder if it should be a certain separate sector on social media, because the sad part is, I get why people only show, truth be told, like, oh, the fancy part, right? They only show when it's tax season, and they doing the Young LA challenge, which is successful right now because it's tax season. Maybe some people is really getting into it so they can do the challenge too. But I feel like people only show that piece of the like, oh, all glitz, glamour, it's green on this side, whatever, because unfortunately that's the stuff that people pay attention to, right? In the entertainment industry, people don't want to hear you rap about getting houses and buying a block and whatever. The reason why that's only popular right now is because the person who was rapping for the last 20 years about flipping bricks and selling cocaine is now telling you to buy your block in one song, while the other 18 is telling you how they ducked the law and sold 15 bricks in 2 days. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's a short audience for what's real, and it's a larger audience just for what is that microwavable stuff, right? So like, you could become successful in the next 10 years, and they're gonna tell you, oh, he's an overnight wonder, or whatever the case may be. You feel what I'm saying? That's, unfortunately, that's the audience. Like Mary J, I'm guilty. Boom. Her new music, Mary, I love you, and I don't think you my auntie, by the way. Little baby title. Her new music, I love you. Her new music don't hit like that music when she was going through it. She was unhealed. She was in pain. Keisha Cole, you should have trademarked that little age on you doing your joints. We'll talk about it when I see you. When she was going through it, her music slaps. Soon as she got healed, unfortunately, or quote unquote healed, whatever, it didn't hit the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, so people don't want to, unfortunately, people don't want the good stuff. They don't want to hear how you should be opening a trust and doing this, or how you should be building generational wealth. No, they want to see how you flip 3 bricks in 2 minutes, which is unrealistic. You know what I'm saying? So I do agree with you 1,000%. Like, for people who want it, right? You want to see probably like how I went through everything I went through to get to. That's some people's personal thing. Some people want to be like, yeah, what? I bought 3 apartments in 2 days, and I'm up. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, so I get it. I'm not saying it makes it right, because certain people, they gonna show you just what they know is gonna get them clicks and whatever. It's like, well, it's clickbait, right? But it should be probably a separate thing where it could be, but then somebody be like, if I open that app, how many people would actually entertain that, John? Like, if I had an adults Instagram, for real, for the adults who like, you really want to learn how to, and not with the, oh yeah, buy my ebook. If somebody else try to sell me a fucking ebook, I swear to God.
Cooking.
But like,
Like, it's the 1,500 a
you want to learn how to make 15,000 this year? Yeah, get a fucking job. But like,
that's literally the way.
but so yeah, the crazy piece is like, yeah, like people not. I'm not even gonna lie. Unfortunately, there's stuff that's right. I'm not gonna kid. You hear when I told y'all that time we up at the, you know what I'm saying? At the spot, like I could show anybody how to make a meal, but that shit ain't sexy, right? So that shit boring. People want to know how you knock somebody over the head, and like, oh yeah, I hit a lick. Oh, speaking of that young LA child, it looked like a lick to me. Because if I wasn't in the position I was in, I would see who's doing the Young LA Challenge in my city. I would buy all black Dickie with this hat I got on now, roll that John Town, and I'm gonna see you when I see you. Don't I be in the streets, yeah, robbing everybody. Like, what the fuck is you talking about?
Not everybody's smart enough to know, like not.
So like, I'm kicking it like karate. I'm gonna rob everybody. Like, do that thing you did in the video, bro. Where's that?
No, that's funny.
Y'all look like walking licks to me.
Hey, yo.
And the only reason why I'm doing it right now is because I got some shit to lose. He said, you got 15 bricks right there? Man, stop it. Stop it. Stop.
People be stupid.
Stop it.
They know not to do it. They get careless. And they be like,
You want to know something I know that's smart though? I don't really be on the tiki-taki like that. I haven't really seen nobody from our city do that because they know better.
There's too many people out here that's like.
Because I'm going to hit you with the Rico. You got 15 bricks right there? I want to see this. Like, when I roll up on you, give it to me like you can.
You tell twist your palms. Hey, yo.
Run the palm, dickhead.
Hey, yo.
Because, you know what I'm saying? But that is popular, and I think it's it's cool. I love it actually. On the same twist. Like, I love that people could do their thing. I love that I see people doing it in different ways, but unfortunately, ignorance sells, sex sells. Ignorance sells, sex sells, drug sells. You know what I'm saying? People don't want to hear my twist on things. Like, I know people look at me and be like, oh, we like the cars, we like the clothes, we like the ooh. Motherfuckers don't really want to know how I get money because it's boring. It's not sexy. that shit don't get clicks.
I mean, no, I would say this. I would say people who are not looking for instant gratification would be interested.
For sure, on a site like that, yeah.
But for the majority who we know obviously chase instant gratification, being popular in the media, they want to record everything they do. Like, people literally record themselves committing crimes, which is fucking retarded to me. But like, we know how the majority is today, so it's just like they not going. Even if you had a way
You
of
got people
finessing-
committing crimes and then talking about it on tape.
Yeah.
I went to 25th and Diamond. Shot that nigga in reality. I told him it was me, bitch, Jacob. I live on 15th Street.
That's a man.
Like that's that shit. Then you get in court and they like, ooh, are those my lyrics? And then they got you in a motherfucking video. Like that was you in a red hoodie, right? Walking towards 15th Street. We caught you with the Poppy store camera. It'd be like, yo, no, for real, talking to Blicky and everything. It wasn't that man name. It's crazy. It's a different time for sure. And I think people have to adapt and adjust. But you know, here's the thing though. Innately, I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I think balance. I'm not gonna lie. So, as smart as I am, as educated, I ain't gonna say smart because smart is subjective. As educated as I am, I feel like we all grew up in a family where we know better. You know better, you do better. I still like to do ratchet things with my friends. It's a balance, right? And you know what's beautiful? That's what I think is beautiful, right? Because if people knew the family we come from, they would be like,
The hell got
"Hello."
Hello.
Like if people knew our stuff, that's none of our business. But if people knew our families, they'd be like, so it's balance, right? It's like, yeah, I'm gonna praise them from sun up to sundown. You understand what I'm saying? And then on Sunday, I want unsanctified Sundays. Like I want like.
Start their week right.
I still want to do hood rat things with my friends, you know what I'm saying? Or at least with my girl, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't nothing like going to Staten Island, like, the same way they throwing that money on you. Girl, Dude. Yeah, like, it's balance, right? It's balance to anything. But, so you can't captivate your audience by being boring, and you can't completely, everything is unrealistic too. So, my fault. Everything is unrealistic too. I think it should be a healthy balance, like, because like I hate, it's like I be on Twitter, so every time around either Valentine's Day or something, when it's a big holiday that gifts are expected, they be like, get a bit, LLC Twitter be like, get your girl a business, she wants an LLC. Other people be like, nah, put her, buy all these Birkins and these clothes and these ooh. I'm gonna tell you now, and y'all don't know me, but I'm educated. Give me an LLC for my birthday and watch what's gonna happen to you. Buy me an LLC for my birthday.
I feel like a lot of people
And watch what's gonna happen to
understand the value.
you. But now it's like, why can't I hate when people make it seem like you gotta choose? You know what I'm saying? Like, why I gotta choose? Why I can't run my business and still do what I like to do? You know what I'm saying? I hate that it's a divide, but
I mean, but it's like, to the people who like don't actually act on it, but they see other people do it, and then they try to like imitate the lifestyle. It's like they don't understand that they actually could do the things that the people who are actually doing that do. It's just like you gotta stop. Like they have to stop one, looking for that instant gratification and
Very much
everything. But then it's like, also understand, like, it's gonna be those moments where you're gonna have to sit back and have that discipline and not just feel like even when you got it, like, yo, I'm gonna just go do this and do that. Like, sometimes you gotta really sit back, chill.
Yeah, discernment. Discernment is definitely the name of that game, like what you should and should not be doing. But I feel like when we were coming up, but you know it's crazy too. I feel like every generation is like that. They be like, oh, well, we was coming up. But I feel like now more than ever, it's not a balance, right? Because it's not heavily, unless it's in your family. If I was going by, if I was being raised by social media alone, which a lot of people are, and not even saying that their parents aren't trying, right? So I don't like sometimes when they be like, well, if the mom was there, if the dad was there, the government make it damn near impossible. We are in a recession. You just wouldn't, if you want social media, you wouldn't be able to tell we in a recession because people buying Birkins, people doing all kinds of stuff, right? So, but in real life, we are in a recession. I tell my clients all the time, right now, if you don't need it, don't buy it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we are in a recession. But if you constantly on social media and looking at entertainers' lifestyles, right? And then, truth be told, their lifestyles ain't all as cracked up to be. But again, they're showing that, you know what I'm saying, certain clip of this is great. And then they show you a clip of their house and the house is just this little corner. All that else is barren, like you don't see nothing else in there. Or it's not even that bad, but they still live in paycheck to paycheck. I think some people forget, like, no matter what your pedigree is, you probably still live in paycheck to paycheck because now you're still trying to keep up with whatever level you're on instead of living below your means. But that's another topic in economics that is boring. So that instant gratification that I wanted, especially when you're talking to a generation of people who don't come from much, it's hard to tell somebody, like, don't chase what they feel like they see is working, especially when they getting the clicks, getting the likes, which also turn into, some people may say like, oh, you don't get paid much on TikTok, but $120. For some people, that $120 fed them and their little sister. You see what I'm saying? So I get it. It's corny at the same time, but I also get it too. You can't tell somebody to get something a different way if you don't show them a different way that's really lucrative.
Oh, that's fair.
You know what I'm saying? I don't like when the government be like, get off the streets, but y'all close every pile in the hood. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell people to do something without showing them another way to get to what they need. So I see why. I get both perspectives.
I feel like misinformation plays a major role too. It's like the example you gave, somebody getting an LLC versus a Chanel bag.
I want both.
When I get it, like you want both, right? But
Both
then it's some people who like they at that starting point to where like why not like see the value in the LLC, right?
Oh, for sure.
Build off of that and let that fund your Chanel bag. Or fund multiple Chanel bags. And not just that, like when I say misinformation, like them looking at it like, oh, it's a Chanel bag, like I gotta have this. Like, if you knew more about the Chanel company as a whole, like maybe you wouldn't be as hyped to go get it. Like you would know that a lot of these, what is it?
Companies pay
Name
people
brand
$20 to make $1,000, $3,000 bag.
Yeah, like they're outsourcing from Chinese companies who literally take the same sweater and put a Gucci logo on it and sell it for $3,000.
Sure. But it's also like I don't like that people make it seem like when I don't know who told me, but it was like they paid $1,500 to get their LLC, and I'm like, man, you got robbed.
So we're doing like 300, right?
Like 200.
I don't even think they that much. So like if I got into it, looked it up because I forgot. It happened a long time ago and I had mine. So, but it's not, I don't, truth be told, the actual LLC, I don't know what it is now because like I said, I did mine, whatever, so I would really have to pull it up so somebody want to fact check and be like, oh, she's lying. That's why I say give me both of them, right? Because when I see the people who arguing on Twitter, it's going to those. So that's why I say give me both of them. If you're telling me, if you talking to me and you like, we were sitting there on a late night and I'm telling you how I want to start a business and you like, get your LLC, that's why I'm saying give me both of them. I want the Nike boots and the LLC. Don't just buy the LLC because the LLC is under $100. So I even think it's people again with the link in the bio, buy my ebook. When the person bought your ebook, they could have used that same money just to get the LLC because it's not that much. When you're doing it on your own, you know what I'm saying? When you first starting out, and even like I tell people, my clients, don't even worry about the LLC. Honestly, start your business, hit the ground running. Because until you really know you got a business, right? Some people move out here and they only focus on the paperwork. I want the paperwork. Everything got to be right for me to move. That's why I like doers more than like talkers, right? Have some motion. And then when you see you picking up traction, yo, file that LLC. You see what I'm saying? Because some people, they want to make sure so much of their paperwork is right, they never even get started. So now it's a dream deferred, right? Because you never even started to chase your dream because you're so worried about the paperwork and what's right and what's legal and what's whatever. They stole niggas. You think they had paperwork? They did not. They just stole them and said, all right, now we're going to get the paperwork together and this, that, and the third. Just hit the ground running. Do what you got to do. So I get it. Sometimes I feel like, especially for young people who don't have the resources they need without clicking on somebody's link in the bio that's even milking up for more money, is like, I'm going to get it how I know how. I'm going to see what this person is doing. It's a copy and paste formula. I know this person has 100 and what followers, and they're doing this, I'm going to do it too. So that's why I'm like, I can't even blame them. But it would be nice too to see a authentic, real, like, type of app where people who was playing, and I'm not even talking, I'm not knocking the people with the link in their bio. They got families to feed too. But with so much misinformation, I have clients who come to me and be like, so I shouldn't pay my car off? Because on TikTok they said I shouldn't pay my car off. Since when having a car paid off is corny? You see what I'm saying? So it's because now we're in a generation where so much information, you can't tell what's information and what's, you know what I'm saying, like what's wrong. Right. So imagine if you're 16 in this world and you don't even have the, you know what I'm saying, to know like, oh, this ain't right or whatever. They don't know, so they just get it, you know what I'm saying, how they get it. So I can't blame them.
What's your definition of success and how do you measure it?
I mean, I could give you my definition, but I feel like success can't be measured.
But it's your own personal measure of success. So how would you measure your own success? If like you had a goal set in mind for your life, what would you measure that to be? What would be?
So, alright, so I'll first start by saying, for me, success is like knowing that at some point in life, like, alright, when I'm no longer here, I left behind like a good legacy. Definitely a good inheritance for my son. Make sure he cool. Knowing that I took care of my family like as best I could and was there for them as much as possible. Like to me, that would be like the ultimate success. This is like everything that entails, especially being like a black man in America. And everything that entails for, no seriously bro, like everything that entails and it goes with that is like knowing that you really gave like your family 100%, because like we'll get out here in the world, we'll get companies 100%, we'll try to show up every day on time, but like what about the number of people who really don't get their family 100%? So it's like for me, knowing that like one day, all right, I ain't gonna be here no more, but I gave everybody 100%. It's the best I could. I left what I could, did what I could while I was here. Cool. To me, that's what I see as success. Now, being able to measure that success, I honestly feel like overall, you can't measure it, but if I had to, knowing that my son is proud of me, and like, whatever that I told him was enough to like go on and like do great shit. It's like that's how I would measure my success. Cause it's like for me, becoming a parent was where my mindset shifted to like, all right, this shit is no longer about me. It's more so like, what can I do to be in a good position for this child?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's it.
I think for me, success for me is literally just freedom. I think and the end goal, I just want to be able to wake up every day and choose what I want to do with my day and my night and my everything. And I want to be able to have the capability for my mom to be like, oh yeah, she can be able to choose and do what she wants to do with her day. Have that freedom and do like, so I think freedom is just how I measure my success. And yeah, I think like the next 10 years, if I can retire my mom, that will measure my success with me.
Let me find out you listening to it. Alright, so boom, fuck y'all. I'm living in my success, you heard? Let's go. I got chills, I got a jacket on, so that's not y'all fucking business. But this guy, that's my guy. To hear him even talk how he do, you know what I'm saying? I'm living in my success, you heard? Look at y'all. Look at y'all. You know what I'm saying? So understand that somebody is listening to me and hearing what I'm saying. I don't think success is measured in likes. I think success is when you get to wake up and do whatever it is you want to do simultaneously while getting paid to do such. That's success. You know what I'm saying? I feel like as long as whatever you want to do does not impose on somebody else's will or way, and you get to live your life that way, that's success. I know some people may see success in dollars. It's probably somebody's goal to wake up and say, I'm gonna be the best teacher, educator in the world. That's success. So I know the highlight joiners would be like, oh yeah, I want $1 billion, I want whatever. This little punk motherfucker right here, so my answer, success is freedom. But I would like nobody else is still my answer. It just makes sure, you know what I'm saying? But, so even with that, right, so like to piggyback off what you were saying, for me, when you were saying like, for your son to be proud of you, for me, I could die. First of all, I want to die 2 ways. Because the only thing that's guaranteed in life is like, you're born into what you're born into. Like, I mean, you gotta say that. You're just born into what you're born into. And you have to die. Those are 2 things that's guaranteed, right? So, for me, it's just like, if I know people hear me, the people that's important to me, if they hear me and feel me and everything else, that's success right there. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't get people's ear for no reason. There's plenty of people who feel like nobody's listening to them for whatever reason. So your son being proud of you and being like, yeah, that's my dad. Because how many people out here be like, they got parents, they got cousins, they got siblings, don't claim them. But to be like, yo, that's my pop right there. That's my cousin right there. That's boop boop right here. Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? And like, I don't want nobody to be like me. I just don't want nobody coming up under me making the same mistakes I made because I made them for you.
And that's exactly what I told my son. It's like, those exact words is exactly what I told him.
That's
it's like I
success
stressed
to me.
that to him.
If I went down F Street and I'm telling you, yo, don't go that way, go down D Street. Even if I don't have millions to give you, if I can avoid every single pitfall that I took in his life to show you, if I'm in real estate and he won't get in real estate and I can show you everything to avoid, come on, that's the cheat code. That's the cheat code. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's why I think like, yeah, don't get me wrong, like I said, for me, I think the money is inevitable. I do not want fame, I just really want wealth, no fame, and live in a little homestead by myself, chilling on a yacht, somebody's daughter, dog. But other than that, to have the people around you genuinely love you, like to have people around you who think you the man, regardless of your sex, that's lit. Because people don't listen to nobody. They don't feel like they should anyway. So if you find somebody who, when you talk, they like, yo, I want to hear what that person got to say, or they claiming that person, like, yo, that's my aunt, that's my cousin, that's, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to the barbecue because I know who's gonna be there, and I want to see what they got to say. Like that little thing people take for granted. That's something worthwhile to me.
Last question, we gonna make it quick.
Yep.
It's a little fun, John. What would you do in this world if you know you couldn't fail? Some guarantee you would do if you knew you couldn't fail.
Beyonce. Hey, baby.
You talking about stealing the answer?
Hey, yo.
Oh, honestly, I just said it to be funny, but for real, me alone.
Yeah.
Lady Tiger.
She's
I got
good.
you, baby.
She's fine.
And I'm in your comma
Yeah, she
bracket
is.
too.
She
One
is.
comma.
She is.
Two
She
comma.
is very
I know
good.
it's not about that. I know you got kids. I got kids. Girl, look at me. I love you. I love you.
You talking about like, I love you is diabolical.
He can love
Right into the
like
camera.
I love
I love you.
baby, you know it's true.
Yo,
And
I am
I'm-
so clipping these singing. These singing parts is becoming clips for sure.
Hey, Jack, that's baby. And I listen to Luther before this even started. I listen to Luther. Man, Riverson, baby, listen, I'm not as young as you think. I love you, Neil. Real right. Man, girl.
What you doing, baby?
If I knew I couldn't fail, I'm convinced that every feeling, because I know I can't
Shots gotta
fail.
be
I know I can't fail. So I'm gonna just convince everybody to just hop on some like billionaire wave shit. And just get all this bread as a family. 'Cause I can't fail, so I know we're gonna be successful.
That part. Don't try to steal my girl, bro. I'll flip all this shit over like Morris Chestnut in the first best man. She love me, she just don't know it yet.
Hello. Don't they all? They all, yeah. What would I do
Yo.
if I couldn't fail? She went, who I do? Who would I do? That's what it
Yes, sir. What would I-
say. If I answer that, Megan Good, I gotta go Megan Good. Megan Good, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think that's a chicken Caesar wrap. You know what
Hello.
I'm saying? Chicken cheesesteak
Yes,
wrap.
sir.
Salt, pepper,
That
ketchup,
is-
fried. Man, it's a wrap.
Episode 5 of Feed the Streets podcast. We out.
If you cannot hear what I'm saying, bitches not me, so I'm wrong with your brain. Imagine I fuck to the beat. I got a bust and she loving it with it, I speak. It's a physique, bitch, I'm the cash cow, so you know she gon' swear that I'm funny. This bitch a dummy, she gotta pay to feed and hang with me. They loving it with it, I'm grooving. Y'all niggas is hating the way that I'm moving. CHH, that's the game, so you know how I'm rocking.